शिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्री महासरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः। ॐ मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
धन्यवादः। शिवार्चित जी आप स्टार्ट करिए।
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Namaskaram to all of you. In the last class, we were talking about the Shukla Veda and Krishna Veda also. And Krishna Veda were not completed yesterday. We will talk after that Krishna Veda and other Veda also I want to cover. And after that, I will talk something about the Vedangas also. Because we had two classes on Dharma Shastra also, then Dharma Shastra also I want to cover among my all sessions. That's why, without any other introduction, I want to just start Krishna Veda, Tatri Samhita. We are here in the last day because we were talk about the Tatri Samhita. This is the branch of Krishna Veda. This is the completely today with their Griya Sutra, Shrauta Sutra, Sulba Sutra, Upanishad, Aranyaka, Dharma. All parts of Tatri Samhita is found at that present time. That's why you all have listened Tatri Aranyak, except Tatri Samhita, Tatri Upanishad. You all already listened Tatri Shrauta Sutra, Tatri Griya Sutra. Many Griya Sutra is available among between this Samhita. And Shulva Sutra also available. Bodhayan Sulva Sutra, Hiranyakeshi, Apasam. That's all. Shulva Sutra is part of the Tatri Samhita, Krishna Veda. And there are other Dharma Sutra of the same Samhita. Other Dharma Sutra also. I will talk about the Dharma Sutra and Dharma Sutra and Vedangas also. And sometimes we will talk about Dharma Sutra and Dharma Shastra also. So this is Samhita is completely found present time, and Bodhayan Apastamba, Shrauta Sutra, Griya Sutra and Shulva Sutra. It's very important text. It's found completely for Dharma for the study of the Dharma, for the study of the Yajna, for the study of the Sanskara. That's all available at the present time. And also there is a description of various yajna like Shukla Yajurveda, because it's the part of the Yajurveda. Shukla Yajurveda and Krishna Yajurveda both are mostly same. We already talked about what is the difference between the Shukla Yajurveda and Krishna Yajurveda. There in the Shukla Yajurveda we found the only mantra parts, and Brahmar parts is different portion. But in the Krishna Yajurveda we found the Brahmar parts, and mantra part is in the Samhita part. Then that's called Krishna Yajurveda, and what is the meaning of Shukla Yajurveda, that's already clear. Then it's most probably same yajna in the Shukla Yajurveda. We will talk about the some name of the yajna according to this kanda, because its dividation is the kand in the context of yajna. Because if we talk proper one by one meaning of the mantra, it can be happen various meanings. It can be happen too much meaning in different various ways. But if the context of yajna, we will we talked about the yajna. In the context of yajna, the subject matter according to the kandas. Here is the if we talked about the first kanda, there is the Darshapur Mas Yajna, Agnishtom Yajna, Rajasu Yajna, and the second kanda Vidhan, Karirishti. That's the some yajna is nitya. Nitya means it's everyone should do it as a Dash Purnamas. Darsh mean Amavasya. As we talk about the tithi, we talk about the date Pratipada, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi. That's the Darsh means Amavasya. Purnamasi, Purnima is already clear. That's the it's Ishti. It's the type of yajna. This is the parts of the Shrauta yajna. As well as Agnishtom. Agnishtom is the part of the Soma yajna. Rajasuya. Rajasuya also part of the Soma yajna. It's and it's the part of the Rajdharma also. As well as Vidhanishti, Karirishti. Karirishti, it will be due for the raining. It's the deities of Parjanya. Then the Karirishti, as well Pavaman Graha, Vakrit method, Ishti home, Agni Chiti, Devayajna Graha, Chiti Varnan, Vasur Dhara Sanskar, Ukhi Agni, Chiti Nirupan. Too much yajna also in the Krishna Yajurveda. We will find that Soma Tantra Brahmad Shadratra Satra Karma is a part of yajna too, because we have different types of yajna. Some yajna calls Ahin yajna, some yajna calls Kratu, some yajna in part of the Satrayaga. It's depend on the day, as some yajna take the 4 days. That's the part of Ahin yajna. Some yajna call the some yajna take the 12 days. It's called Kratu yajna. Some yajna called some yajna is take the more than 1 month, more than 1 year time for the complete this performance. This yajna come into the Satra Karma. That's a variant of the yajna we found in the Krishna Yajurveda in Taitri Samhita. That's the context of the yajna. It's only I just introduced the name of context to the yajna. That's why I put it here. As well as we talk about where is the speed Taitri Samhita, and where is the famous special promotion of Taitri Samhita in Maharashtra and Andhra also, and overall South India. Here is the in North India also much people knows about the Taitri Samhita, but not for as Maharashtra and Andhra and overall South India. Much people have remembered Taitri Samhita of the Krishna Yajurveda there. It's my experience also. This was the branch of the Acharya Sayana. Acharya Sayana is the commentator. It is the Bhashyakar of the all Vedas, as Dayanand Saraswati, as Satavalekar, and different types of Acharya. This is the branch of this Taitri Samhita is the branch of the Acharya Sayana also, and that's why he first gave the detailed commentary on this Samhita. Sanaacharya, when he starts the commentary of the try to commentary of the Vedas, then he didn't do the first commentary on the Rig Veda. His first commentary on the Taitri Samhita. His first commentary on the Krishna Veda, because this is the branch of the Acharya Sayana. And Bhatta Mishra before the Sayana also did a commentary, and on it called Jnana Vidya. Because whenever any acharyas did commentary on the Vedas, commentary on the Samhita, commentary on the Brahmana, there they put the particular name of their commentary. As Yagnavalla Smriti Vigyaneshwar did a commentary, that's the Mitakshari Tika. As well as Acharya Sayana, Mahidracharya, someone called Madhavi Vedarth Prakash, name of the Acharya Sayana commentary. Vedadeep, that is the name of Acharya Mahidar commentary. As well, Bhatta Mishra also put the name of their commentary, Jnana Yajna. It's also also has spiritual and scientific meanings in the Bhatta Mishra commentary. And there is the mixture of prose and verse part of the whole Samhita. In the Taitri Samhita, in the we talked about that also. In the Taitri Samhita, mixture of the prose and verse parts of the whole Samhita, but maximum parts of find in the prose area, Gadyatmak, because this is the Yaju, and we already talk about the what is the Lakshana, what is the characteristic of the Yajush. That is the prose types of mantra. Then here is the mixer prose and verses, but probably and mostly we found the Gadyatmak types of prose types of Samhita in the Taitri Samhita. And this Samhita, we will talk about the Maitrayani Samhita. This is Taitri Samhita. Taitri Samhita is completely found on the present today. Now we will talk about the Maitrayani Samhita. Then this is the Samhita of the Maitrayani branch, because Maitrayani Saptadasha, Maitrayani Dvadasha, we already talked about that. This is the Samhita of the Maitrayani. Maitrayani is the name of the branch, who is the branch of the Krishna Yajurveda. Then this is the Samhita of the Maitrayani branch. Maitrayani branch is one of the 12 branches of Katha, Kat or Charaka. Charaka Dvadasha, we talked about in the last class. Charaka Dvadasha, 12 according to Charad Vyuha. Charaka is the branch, and there is 12 Samhita. And there is the Maitrayani also, and it's found only in Charaka. Some other Samhita also found in the Charaka. We will talk about after the Maitrayani. The mention is 7 branches of Maitrayani Samhita is found in Charad Vyuha. Charad Vyuha is a book. We talk about the Charad Vyuha also. And in this the mantra and the interpretation part of Brahma or prose. Brahmana, we can the prose, they are mixed, as well as Taitri Samhita. In Taitri Samhita, we found the Brahmana part and mantra part. Both are we part in the Taitri Samhita, as well as same, because it's a part of branch of Krishna Yajurveda, because the root is Krishna Yajurveda, and there is a different part, Maitrayani, Katha, Kapishchala, Taitri, this all the different branches of the Krishna Yajurveda. Then as the structure of the Krishna Taitri Samhita, as the probably same structure of the Maitrayani Samhita also. That's why in this branch the mantra and the interpretation, it means Brahmad part, or we can say the prose part are mixed. That's why, because it's also Yajush, and Yajush, what is the mean of Yajush? Then we talk about the Shesha Yajur mantra, where is the mixer of the prose and verse, that we call Yajush. There is the 7 branches of Maitrayani. We found their name only. Manava, Dundubha, Aikeya, Varaha, Haridraveya, Shyama, Shyamayaniya. There is a name. Some name, all is not available in the structure of Samhita, but some Manava Dharma Sutra, Dunduba Dharma Sutra, some Sulba Sutra, Haritraveya as a Grihya Sutra. It's all it's all available to us. But as a Samhita, we got only Maitrayani Samhita we have. This Samhita is not available for that time. And the division of Maitrayani Samhita, it is 4 kandas, 54 prapatakas, and 3,144 mantras. In Taitri Samhita, we have 7 kandas available, and here is 4 kandas available of that. Of these mantras, 1701 hymns are matched with the Rig Veda. Some people, some scholars think that it's the collected from the Rig Veda, but why the people collect from there if already in the Rig Veda? Then some already we talked about some Sama mantra also match in the Sama Veda, some recharge, some mantra match with the Rig Veda, but some textual different we found as well here also. Many hymns is the match with the Rig Veda, but some textual difference, some pronunciation different, and some explanation difference we found in the mantras. In the Rig Veda also, 419 mantras are matched with the first mandala, and probably 150 mantras matched with the sixth mandala, and probably 300 mantras matched with the 10th mandala. It is the just probability of the mantras. It's can 420, 425. Some numbers will maybe should be changed. That is the but I try to put the right numbers, but it can be happen. It will be changed also. It can be changed. Thus, the most of the mantras are matched with the Pratham, 6th, and Dasham mandala of the Rig Veda. That is we need to concentrate only the division. Here is the 4 kandas, 54 prapatakas. Prapataka is also chapterization, part of the chapterization, because in the Purvarchika we found the Uttararchika in the Samaveda, Prapataka, Kanda, Khanda, Varga, Adhyaya, Sukta. It's all division, chapterization of the in the about the Vedas as a Adhyaya, part, lesson. That's all. Here is the in Maitrayani Samhita we found the Katak, Prapatak, and mantras. Subject matter, it is the branch of the Ajir Veda. The subject matter it will be matched like Krishna Ajir Veda. Here is the also Darshapurma Seshti, Agnihotra, Chaturmas, Vajpayee is Vaj means Anna. It's about the feeding, it's about the food. That's called Vaj means we call Anna. Was a different because because of the I already talked about the Shabdana Mane Karta. One words have different of various of meanings. Then Vajin word used for horse, and Vaj word used for part of the milk, and here is the Vaj word is used for Ann. Vaj word used for the harvest. The Vajpayee Yajna, here's the Kamyesti, Rajasuya, Agnichiti, method of Agnichiti, Adhvar, Sautramadi. Here is the praise of Indra. Sutramna is a synonyms of Indra. It is the famous by the name of 4 kanda is the famous by name of Khil. Khil means Parisisht. Then Parisisht Bhag, like the branches of other Yajurveda, from the point of view of the subjects, point of view of the yajna, there is the description of various yajna in it, as well as we found the same yajna probably in Shukla Yajurveda and same yajna in the Taitri Samhita, and many same yajna in the Maitrayani Samhita. It's the context of yajna. It's not only subject matter only about it. It's also available in the context of the yajna. And we will talk about the Katak Samhita. It's called to Katha Samhita. Katak, it's also called Katha Samhita or Katak Samhita. This is the Samhita of the Katha branch. Katha as a Maitrayani branch as well as some Katha branch. It is considered a branch of Charakas. It has 5 sections. I will explain. Here is the sections. 5 sections of the Katha Samhita. Here is the some name front of us. Ithimika, Madhyamika, Orimika, Yajyanuvakya, Ashwamedhadi, Anuvachana. Here is the 5 sections, 5 section of the Katha Samhita. It's the name. Ithimika, it's just a noun. Ithimika is the first section, Madhyamika is the second section, Orimika is the third section, Yajyanuvakya is the fourth section, Ashwamedhadi Vachana, it is the fifth section. And subdivision are named Sthanaka and Anuvachana. Here is the division, here is the Ithimika, here is the 2 division we found, subdivisions also found, is Sthanaka and Anuvachana. As the Madhyamika, here is also subdivision, Upakhanda, say that, Upakhanda. Then Upakhanda name is Sthanaka and Anuvachana. I will explain after that. Here is the Kathak, here is the 5 section of Kathak Samhita. Have Sthanaka, 40 Sthanaka and 13 Anuvaka. Mean 5 section of Kathak Samhita is the among the 5 sections we have 40 Sthanaka. Mean it's the definition of it's the part of Upakhand subsections. 40 Sthanaka, 13 Anuvaka. Mean complete in the 5 section we have 53 subdivisions, and there is a 843 Anuvak and 3028 mantras are available in this Samhita. It's the compiled number of mantra and brahmanas is 18,000. It's complete. Combined the number of mantra and brahmana bhaga, complete 18,000 numbers of the mantra and brahmana bhaga. It's a too much big number if we mix the brahmana bhaga and mantra bhaga. There is usually unity of form in the 4 Samhitas. There is usually unity of form in the 4 Samhita of Krishna Yajurveda, and there is lot of similarity in the mantras in various used in various yajna, because because of it is a part of Krishna Yajurveda, and many similarity we can found. It's already talked about that. So then it is usually a unity of the form in the 4 Samhita of Krishna Yajurveda, and there is a lot of similarity of mantra used in the various yajna, and lots of similarity of in the yajnas also. In the basic region for that, why the similarity is found in this? The basic region for this here is the these branches are actually branches of one Yajurveda. Therefore, they have many similarities in the form and use and mantras and sutta all over the things parts as a Griha Sutra, Shot Sutra, Dharma Sutra. Many similarity is found. Okay. Okay, I will tell you. Okay. There is the 9 major yajna mentioned in the Kathak Samhita. We didn't, because it's a match as well Tatri Samhita, that I didn't put here. Here is also Dashpur Masesti, San Nakshatresti, Rajasuya Bajpe. Performing different can be different. Performing subjects it can be different, but the main yajna is also matched with the as well Tatri Samhita. That's why I didn't put here. And Maharshi Patanjali written about the Kathak Samhita. Grame grame kathakam kalapakancha prayukshate. Grame grame katham kalapakancha prayukshate. In Mahabhashya, it's known from it is known from this. That is the time of Patanjali. The Kathak and Kalp Shaka, Kalap Kathak and Kalap Shaka, Kalap branch were expanded in every village. Grame grame Kathakam, village to village Kathak. Kathak Shaka, branch of Kathaka, everyone speak about the Kathak branches. It means time of the Patanjali, Kathak and Kalap branches were expanded in every village. And there is a difference accents marking instruction of this Samhita. Accents of marking instruction of this Samhita Accents marking, its vocalization, it's a different. In we talk in the about the Samaveda. It is the in the Samveda accentuation 1, 2, 3 like that, and other Veda we got the only lines, some vertical, some straight, some line find on the some lines on the words on the alphabets, as we found in the French acute circumflex like that. In the Vedas also find accents marking like that. Some people say this is in the nowadays we will use as diacritica in the computer form. That's the accentuation marking in the Vedas. Here is the some difference instruction of the in this Samhita. Nowadays this branch is almost disappeared. It's not completely found today. That's why I put it here. And this is the Samhita of the Kapishthal Katha branch. Katha Samhita. In the ancient times, many branches of Katha were prevalent, like Katha, Prachya Katha, Kapishthal Katha, and different variant name of the Katha Samhita. This is the branch, one of the branches of the Charakas, according to the Charana Viva. Charaka Dvadasha, we talked about that. Here the Charaka Dvadasha, here is the Kapishthal, Katha, and the different variant of the branches. There's the Katha, Prachya Katha, Kapishthal Katha. Here is the Kapishthal Katha also available in the present time. It's not completely found there. According to the Charana Viva, and 12 branches we want to show here. Yajurveda Sadashitir Veda Bhavanti. We talked about the 100 branches of the 100 branches of the Yajurveda according to the Patanjali. According to the different acharyas also, but according to the Charana Viva, here is the total 86 branches of the Yajurveda. I think I already talked about it. Tatra Charaka Dvadasha. In the 86 branches, the Charaka branches 12 different differentiations available. Charaka, Ahvaraka, Katha, Prachya Katha, Kapishthal Katha, Charayaniya, Varayaniya, Vartantaveya, Shvetashvatar, Aupamanyavaha, Patandaniya, Maitrayaniya Siti. It's the 12 name of the branches of the Charaka. Then we got Katha, Prachya Katha, Kapishthal Katha, Maitrayani also part of the Charaka. That's why he put it here. Charaka Dvadasha Veda Bhavanti. Charaka, Ahvaraka, Katha, Prachya Katha, Kapishthal Katha, Charayaniya, Varayaniya, Vartantaviya, Shvetashvatar, Aupamanyava. In this all we have Katha and Kapishthal Katha and the Maitrayaniya. We have 3, and the Tatri is the different. The Tatri Samhita is the different. We have 4 branches available at that time. Here is the creature of this branch was Kapishthal. Creature of this branch is Kapishthal Rishi. Kapishthal Seers, Kapishthal Drashta, Rishi, Arsh. Here is the Kapishthal is the creature of this branch, Kapishthal Katha. Padani has mentioned the Kapishthalo Gotre. Kapishthal is the Gotra also available. At that time, Maharshi Patanjali mentioned it in the Mahabhashya. And Durgacharya also a commentator of the Nirukta Shastra. He has mentioned Ahancha Kapishthalo Vasishtha in the Nirukta commentary. Acharya Durgacharya mentioned that Ahancha Kapilo Vasishtha. It's known from this that they belong to the Vasishtha Gotra, because yesterday we talked about the Pravara Gotra, something about Pravar and Gotra. It's the Kapishthal and Vasishtha, and some combinations of the Rishi who feature of their branch that will be included in the Pravar. Then Gotra is the Vasishtha, but Pravar would be happy. Should we can 3 name of 3 Rishi, name of the 5th Rishi, name of the 4th, 3 or 5th, 5 Rishi compiled in the one Gotra. So here is the Kapishthalo Vasishtha. Durgacharya mentioned at the Nirukta commentary. It is known from this that they belong to the Vasishtha Gotra. Scholar estimated that Kaithal is the village near the Kurukshetra, will be upper branch of Kapisthala. It's some in some literature we studied about this. Someone talked to estimate that some scholars just trying to estimate where is the Kapishthal, what is the Kapishthal? Kaithal is the village near Kurukshetra. Maybe a Bhansha, it's not completely principal, it's not completely right, but it can be the scholars just try to estimate that. And Kapishthal Kat Samhita, Dr. Ravi Prabhuveer, he is tried to publish many books of the many Samhita. Dr. Prabhuveer published the edition of it 1932 from Lahore. He published this Samhita. It's not complete. It's divided into 8 chapters, and chapters like the Rig Veda at the Adhyaya. Ashtak as the Ashtaka, it's the Ashtaka is one in the first Ashtak, 8 chapter, second chapter as the Ashtak Karma we already studied, as well as the chapterization also of Katha, Kapishthal Katha also, as well as the Rig Veda. Its vocalization method, Accents is also similar to the Kathak Samhita. It's only 6 Ashtakas available, ending on 48 chapters, and many chapters between are not completed or incomplete. In this chapter 9 to 24, 32 chapter, 30 chapter of 33, chapter 44 completely not fine today. In what we can say that Kapishthal Kat Samhita is not completely available in these books, in the books, and no, as a Taitri Samhita. Taitri Samhita is completely famous Samhita, but if we compared with in the 3 Samhita to Taitri Samhita, then it's probably incompleted. Maitrayani Kat also and Kapishthal Kat is completely not found today. That is the normal, that is the brief introduction, brief structure of the Krishna Veda. Now we will talk about talking something about the Atharva Veda. Sometimes. Sorry, I couldn't change it. Atharva Veda, we can say that the Atharva Veda denotes the direction of the mantra, especially in the connection of the word of the evil, hardship, and also contained philosophical thoughts also. And Atharvan originally means priest, and the mantras in the Atharva Veda Samhita were brought to light by Rishi Atharva. It is spread by Rishi Atharva. And the Atharva Veda is the oldest literary monument of Indian medicines also. And it's believed to be the origin of Ayurveda and Indian science of medicine also. There is the series of mantra related to cure various physical and mental diseases. And another class of kind include the prayer for protection from the bite of snakes. Sarvachikitsa, we note that injurious insects. We can found it found in Sanskara in the okay, Jata. I think I will talk about after that. Ask in the question session. I will talk about that. There is a many series of mantra related to the cure various physical and mental diseases. Another class of hymns included prayer and protection for the bite of the snake. Sarvachikitsa, we talked about the Sarvachikitsa or injurious insects, various types of insects. We find mention to application of medicines and medical herbs also we found in the Atharva Veda. This feature distinguished the Atharva Veda from the rest of other Veda. Philosophical portion of the Samhita present fairly high development of metaphysical thoughts also. And Atharva Veda is the Veda which is related to both worldly happiness and spiritual knowledge. Atharva Veda is which is related to the happiness also, worldly happiness and bhautik sukha, we can say that, and spiritual knowledge. And the both combination is found in the Atharva Veda. It contains numerous mantras which, according to their subjects matter, can be broadly divided into probably 3 categories. First, related to cure of the diseases, restriction to adverse forces, and second, related to the established peace, protection, health, wealth, and long life, Dirghayush, we can say that. And third is the related to the nature of the stream reality, time, immovability, moksha, Brahma Vidya, and something like that. There is a Atharvaveda is a lots of area cover in this Atharva Veda Samhita. We found that, and something we talked about what is the actual meaning of Atharva. What is the mean Atharva Shabda? Atharva, that's the same word as the man word, but the root word is manas. As Chandrama, it's the words of moon, but Chandramas is the root word. As well, Atharva word, but root word is Atharvan. The meaning of Atharvan, Nirukta and Gopad Brahmana, we found that the word Atharva is explained in the two ways. First, Atharvan. Tharva means Tharva can be said a movement, and Atharva, where is the no movement, it can stable, sthir, as well as yoga, sthir chitta, and the fix, we call the fix is stability. We talk about the Atharvan is the meaning of the different stability, sthirata, concentrate, or without movement, we can say. In the Nirukta, in the Nirukta, Yaskacharya put it that Atharvanaha Atharvana Tantaha Tharvati Charati Karma. Atharvanaha, because of Atharvan, its name is Atharvan. What is the Tharvati Charati Karma? Tharvati Charati Karma. Charati Karma, Gachati Karma, we can say that. Tharva, whenever something got movement, it can Tharvati. We can Charati, we can Gachati. There is a movement whenever we found, there is Tharvati. Tat Pratishedha. Where is the Pratished? Where is the prohibited movement? That's called Athar. It's mean also stable. It's mean sthirata. It's mean stability. It's mean concentrate. We can say anything about the where is the stability synonyms found the words. According to the Nirukta, Tharva means movement. Tharva means movement or effort. Whenever we talk, we will want to movement. Therefore, Atharvan means motionless, stationary, stability. This means that the Veda which have the teaching of stability is the Atharva Veda. The Veda which teaches the yoga of cessation of the mind, it's we can call it is the Atharva Veda. And stability is the one word is I think suitable for the Atharva, and Atharva is the considered the short form Atharvak actually. Here is the according to the Gopad Brahmana. Atharvak word is found in the Gopad Brahmana. Arvak, it's of Atharva. So is here is the if we remove the term Atharva, we found this other. Gopata has given his meaning to see the nearest soul in the oneself, or the Veda, which there is the teaching of the knowledge of the seeing soul within itself. It's the some spiritual, adhyatmic, spiritual meaning explanation, commentary about that Atharva. We found that there is the many such of hymns because many hymns is related to the in the Atharva Veda. Related to the included Atharva Veda, many such times related to the spirituality, which included the Atma Vidya, Atman, Jyeshtha Brahma, Brahma Vidya, Mahat Brahma. It is the hymn as the Prajapati Sukta, Hiranyagarbha Sukta, Nasati Sukta. Here is some philosophical, spiritual sukta also. The name Atma Vidya Sukta, Atman Sukta, Jyeshtha Brahma Sukta, Ada Brahma Vidya Sukta, Mahat Brahma Sukta. There and the detailed description about the Brahma Vidya. Brahma Vidya is about talking about the spirituality as well as Upanishad and some philosophy talk about that. And here is the Atharva Veda. Atharva Veda also talk about these types of things. This types of great things, we can say that. Thus, the Atharva Veda is considered to the related the subject of Yuga Sadhana, Chitta Vritti Nirodha, contentment, contentment of the Brahman, etc., etc. Completely we can say we can say that it's talking about the stability first of all. And Shatpat Brahmana said that pran is atharva. Pran is the completely we can say that science of life. We can say that prana. Prana means in words in word one word we can say the pran is the life. The prana atharva. Pran is the atharva. And Shatpat Brahmana quoted that pran is the life science of life. Prana atharva. And the Shatpat Brahmana quoted that. It's the different meaning of atharva word. Another explanation has also given by the Gopad Brahmana that Atharva Veda is the Chandra Veda. It's related with the Chandra. It is related with the moon. Atharvana Chandrama Daivatam Tadeva Jyotihi. Atharvana Chandrama Daivatam. Its purpose to get the light and coolness of the Chandra, because its purpose Atharva Veda purpose of to get the light and coolness Shitalata, we can say that coolness means of the Chandra, of the moon. This is the mean of Rig. This means that if Rig Veda Agneya element completely talk about the Agneya fire element domain Veda, then Atharva Veda is Soma Tattva domain, Som element, Chandra element dependent Veda. Here is the comparing of the Rig Veda. Here is the Agni Pradhan. Rig Veda elements of domains of Agni, domains of fire. Agni, Rig Veda is the Agni Pradhan, then Atharva Veda is a Soma Tattva Pradhan, as I know to say that. Here is the what is the importance of the Atharva Veda? Then we will talk something about that. What is the here is the subjects in the Atharva Veda. Here is the many aspects, I think respect. Here is the many aspects of the Atharva Veda. This is the most powerful and authentic source of the Vedic philosophy. Already talked about the Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. We have found many sutta who I think who is the express the different type of philosophy. The philosophical thoughts and ideas available in Aranyaka, Upanishad, etc., are developed from the Atharva Veda. Some scholars say that there is the in the if we find we want to find the mantra bhag about the philosophy, about the philosophical thoughts, we find on the mainly in the Atharva Veda. Atharva Veda is most useful for knowledge of Vedic civilizations and culture. The description of Vedic civilization and culture as detailed and available in the Atharva Veda, in not any other literature and other historical other books of other historical, mythical, different types of books. Atharva Veda gives the most beautiful depiction of social and political solution. There is a we can say that Atharva Veda is the compiled various parts of the life, various parts of the socialization, various parts of the economical ways. Atharva Veda cover various parts of the complete areas. Atharva Veda is kind of the encyclopedia. In one word, we can say that it has complete collection of the Vedic civilization, culture, various herbs, knowledge, and science. Atharva Veda is the Veda which is useful from both temporal, we can say that Lockic, and the transcendental. We can say that paralaukic point of view. Atharva Veda is useful from the both Lockic and paralaukic point of view. It's mean we want to talk about the spirituality. We can found in the Atharva Veda. If we want to the bhautik sadhan, Lockic sadhan, we can find in the Atharva Veda. Therefore, Sanacharya also said that in the Atharva Veda Bhasha Bhumika, that it is going to both Lockic means ahic, temporal, and the paralaukic. Paralaukic is the name in Sanskrit. Amushmika, it's a transcendental results. It means Acharya Sana said that it is going to give both Lockic and paralaukic results. Here is the Sanacharya Bhasha Bhumika we found that ahika amushmika phalam Chaturtha Vyachikirshati. Chaturtha who is the fourth Veda. Chaturtha is for that Atharva Veda. Chaturtha what is the called for Atharva Veda. And here is the first strong representative of the patriotism and the feeling of the being sacrificed the country, Desha Bhakti, Desha Prem. We find out in the talking about the environment and talking about the different ways of here. Here is the made in the Prithvi Sukta of this Veda, Mata Bhumi Putroham Prithivya. It's Mata Bhumi Putram Prithivya is the famous sukta of famous quotation of the Atharva Veda. Earth is our mother and I am her son. Mata Bhumi. Earth is the mother and Aham Prithivya Putraha. I am the son of Earth. It is the approach we found in the Atharva Veda. Vayam Tubhyam Balikata Syama. Vayam Tubhyam. I'm talking about Vayam Tubhyam for our mother and Balihata Sama, sacrifice to the let's to be the sacrifice to the motherland. That is type of the patriotism we found in the Atharva Veda. And various name of we will talk about the various name of Atharva Veda because as Hotri Veda called the Rig Veda, Advaryu Veda called the Advaryu Veda called to the Yajur Veda, and Udgatri Veda said to the Sama Veda. As here is the Brahma Veda also said, and various names available of the Atharva Veda. In the Atharva Veda, there are mantras observed by different rishis, and there are different subjects. Hence, the has got many names in the different shastra, different Smriti Granthas. We found different names of the Atharva Veda. Because the Atharva Veda, it's the largest number of the mantras seen by Atharva Rishi, because they didn't create they didn't compose the mantras. They have seen their tapasya. They are called drashta, rishayo mantra drashtara. Who is the rishi? Who is the vision of the mantra? Who seen the mantras by their dhyanavastha? We can say that. Then Atharva and his descendant for their generation, their Atharva and their Atharva Rishi, Purvavarti Acharya, and different types of Atharva, Atharvad, Atharvan, different types of the Rishi, who is the related of the Atharvan. Then it's at the largest number of the mantras seen by the Atharvan Rishi, and there the number of these mantras is 1772. Here is the probably 5,000 mantras in the Atharva Veda, and here is the between the 5,000 mantras, probably 1,800 mantras seen by the vision by the Atharva Rishi. That's why it's called Atharva Veda. This name is the Atharva Veda is Angiras Veda. Atharva Angiras Veda also it's the name. In Gopad Brahmana, Angira Rishi, because of his vision, it's called Angiras Veda. So in Gopad Brahmana and Shatpat Brahmana, same words are found here. So Angiraso Vedo Bhavat. So Atharva Veda Angiraso Vedo Bhavat. It's become Angiras Veda. The number of the visible mantras probably 421 mantras available. There is the Rishi of mantra, vision by that Rishi, that the Rishi of the mantra, probably 420 mantra. So Angiraso Vedo Bhavat, it means Angiras Vedo, Angiraso Vedo. Here is the Angiraso Vedo means Atharva Veda. Then here is the Atharva Veda, and in the Gopad Brahmana, Shatpat Brahmana, we found a different variant name of the Atharva Veda, Angiras Veda. Also, it's called Brahma Veda because here is the two, because already according to the Ritvik, it's called Brahma Veda, and here is the talking about the many Brahma Veda. That's called here the Brahma Veda. Name of the Atharva Veda is the Brahma Veda. In the Atharva Veda, it's called Brahma Veda. Between the Atharva Veda mantras, we found that here is the Atharva Veda. It is the name of the Atharva Veda also. Tam Richast Samani Cha Yajunshi Cha Brahma Cha Anupyasalan. Here Tam Richast is already cleared for that Rig Veda. Samani somewhat clear for the Sama Veda. Cha Yajunshi. Yajunshi, the word is already cleared about the Yajur Veda. Cha Brahma. Cha. The Brahma only Brahma is different. The richest Rig Veda, Samani Sama Veda. Yajurveda. Brahma is called for the Atharva Veda. That's called here the Brahma Veda. And it's also Brahma Veda in Gopad Brahmana also. In the Gopad Brahmana, we can find the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Sama Veda, Brahma Veda iti. Then what is the Brahma Veda? Which is the Veda called Brahma Veda? Three Veda is already here. Then the Brahma Veda is related to the Atharva Veda. The number of mantras seen by Brahma, Brahmarshi, it's also a Rishi. There is the mantra seen by Brahma is the Atharva Veda is about 863. It can be happen 900 also. It can be happen 850. It is the probably numbers of the mantras you can hear. A different name of the Atharva Veda is Thingiro Veda, Bhrigvangiro Veda. Sorry, the Gopal Brahmana is Atharva Veda also called Bhrigvangiro Veda. Here is the Bhrigvangira is a rishi. Bhrigvangira is a seer. Bhrigvangira. There is a Gopal Brahmana quoted that Brahma Bhrigvangirovid. Brahma Bhrigvangirovid. Brahma Veda Bhrigvangirovid. Bhrigvangira, the number of seen mantras seen by Bhrigvangira Rishi, it is the and their descendants is 548 mantras is vision by seen by Bhrigvangira Rishi. That's called Bhringiro Ved. Now also find out different shastras at the Gopal Brahmana, Shatpat Brahmana, and in Upanishad. We found Bhringiro Ved. Then we think Bhringiro, which I am talking about the various name of Atharva because whenever you all are studied in the Brahmana Grantha, Griha Sutra, Shot Sutra, and different types of literature, Vedic literature, then we can find the Brahma Veda. Then we will thought the word Brahma Veda, we only talk about the four Veda, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sam Veda, Atharva Veda. Then where is the what is the Bhrigvangiru Veda? What is the Tharvangiras Veda? What is the Brahma Veda? That's why I'm talking about the various name of that, because in the literature, that's all name used in the Vedic literature. That's why here the Kshatriya Veda. Kshatriya Veda is the name of the Kshatriya Veda. In the Shatpat Brahmana, Atharva Veda is called Kshatriya Veda also. There is the Uktam Yajuhu Sama Kshatram Veda. Kshatram Veda, Kshatram for what Kshatram Veda, the reason for this is it especially describes the duties of the king and Kshatriyas. Here is the many describe about the Raj Dharma. Here is the many description find in the Raj Dharma. That's why some scholars, some acharyas say that the Kshatriya Veda also. In Shatpat Brahmana we find the Kshatriya Veda, and which Veda is related with the Kshatriya. Then here is the Atharva Veda is related with the Kshatriya Veda because it is the detailed description of the Raja Dharma, Kshatriya Veda. And the variant name of here is the Bhaishajya Veda. In the last you can see in that Richaha Samani Bheshaja. Richaha Samani Bheshaja. Another is Yajunshi. The Atharva Yajunshi clear Richaha related with the Rig Veda, Samani related with the Samani related with the Samaveda, Bheshaja was related with the Atharva Veda. There is a lot description of the Ayurveda medicine and the various medicines in the Atharva Veda. That's why called the Bhaishajya Veda. In the Atharva Veda, it's called Bheshaja, Richa Samani Bheshaja Yajunshi. Because of there is a lot of description of the Ayurveda medicine. Different variant types of the medicines we can find out that Adhyatmika Upchar, spiritual, physical, Adipautik Upchar, and Adhidaivika Upchar, Adhidaivika, different types of illness, different types of disease, different types of cure we found in the Atharva Veda. That's why Bheshaja was used for medicine. Bhaishajya means Aushadhi. Bhaishajya means medicine. So Bhaishajya is a synonyms of the medicine. We can say that. That's the name Bhaishajya Veda. And the name find in the Shastra Mahi Veda. In the Atharva that's called Mahi. It describes the great Brahma Vidya, and the Mahi, Mahi means great. A name of synonyms of the earth is Mahi, because earth is too much great for every direction for that. And here is the Bhumi Sukta, Prithvi Sukta. It's talk about the earth. It's talk about the nature. That's called the Mahi at special place. It's the describe the great Brahma Vidya and Mahi. Mahi means is describe the Mahi. This is describe the earth. It is describe the Prithvi. Here is the head special phrase. That's called is the name, different name of the Mahi Ved. Mahi is the synonyms of great, and Mahi the synonyms of the Prithvi. In the Nirukta Shastra, he found the name of Gau, Gama, Jama, Kshak, Kshama, Kshodi, Prithvi, Mahi. Here is the 21 name of the 21 name of the Prithvi, 20 name of the earth we found in the Nighantu Shastra. In the Mahi also a name of the earth, synonyms of the earth. Here is the quoted is the from Dashama Mandala. Richa Sam Yajur Mahi. Richa Sam is already king. Mahi is talked about the Atharva Veda. Here is the we will talk about the branches of the Atharva Veda. So there is the Maharishi Patanjali has mentioned 9 branches of Atharva Veda in the Mahabhashya by saying Navadha Tharvado Veda in Mahabhashya. Navadha Tharvano Veda. Ekavinshadida Bahvrityam, Ekashata Madhvari Shakha, Sahasravatma Samaveda. It's all about saying in the Mahabhashya by Patanjali, thousand of branches of Samaveda, Ekashata Madhvari Shakha, 100 branches of the Yajurveda, Ekavinshadida Bahvrityam, Ekavinshadida Bahvrityam is Ekavinshadida 21 branches of the Rig Veda, as well as Navadha Atharvado Veda. 9 branches are also mentioned. 9 branches are mentioned in the Mahabhashya, and 9 branches are also mentioned in the Prapancha Hridayam, Charadavyuha, and Sanachar Atharva Veda Bhashya Bhumika. But name of different in the variant of the granthas, variant of the books, they are mentioned where the different we can find the different names. We will talk about the mentioned by Sanachara in Atharva Veda Bhashya Bhumika. There is the 9 names of 9 branches of the Atharva Veda: Paipalada, Tauda, Mauda, Shaunakiya, Jajala, Jalada, Brahmavada, Devadarsha, Charana Vaidya. Here are the 9 names of the different branches. We can say Paipalada Shakha, Tauda Shakha, Mauda Shakha, Shaunakiya Shakha, Shaunak Shakha, Jajala Shakha, Jalada Shakha, Brahmavada Shakha. It's not Brahmaved, Brahmavada brand name of the branches. Devadarsha Shakha, Charana Vaidya Shakha. Here is the 9 names mentioned by the Sanacharya. And here is the 9 names of the mentioned Charadvyuha. But we can find the name is some difference name we found. Atharveda Sinnava Bheda Bhavanti. It's the pick of the Charadvyuha Sutram. Atharveda Sinnava Bheda Bhavanti. Paipala, Shaunaka, Danta, Pradanta, Auta, Jabala, Brahmapala, Shah, Kunakhive, Dadarshi, Charada Vidyashrit. Here is the 9 names of the branches of the Atharveda. Here is the Danta, Pradanta, Auta, Jabala, Brahmapala, Shah, Kunakhive, Dadarshi. Here is the different type, but Paipala, Shaunaka, Charada Vidya, 3 name of the match with the Sanacharya. It is the 9th member of the Charana Vidya branches. First number is the Paipalat, and number of the 4th Shaunakiya. This is the 4th name is match for the Charana Viva, and all the name of different. Paipala, Shaunaka, Danta, Pradanta. Here is the 9 branches of mentioned in the Charana Sutram by Shaunakacharya. And all of 9 out of the 9, there is only 2 branches currently available. Here is the Shaunakiya Samhita, Shaunakiya Shaka, and Paipalada Shaka, Paipalada Samhita. It's the 2 branches currently available, only 2 branches among of the 9 branches. And we will talk about the Shaunak branches. No one is the prevalent, it's the famous Atharveda Samhita is the Shaunakiya branch only. It is the Paipalada Samhita also available, but not like that the Shaunak branches, not like the famous as the Shaunak branch. But Paipala Samhita also available. Many passages or chanting of the Paipalada Shaka also at the present time. but not at if we compared who is the more famous nowadays at that time, then much people of the we can found the who remember the Shaunakiya branch, Shaunaka Samhita. It has 20 kandas, 730 sutras, and 5,987 mantras in the Shaunaka Samhita. And the three biggest kanda is the Kand 20, Kand 6, and Kand 19. And 19. Here is the three biggest kanda. Here is the collection of the probably 1,000 mantra, 500 mantras, 500 mantra. Mean 2,000 mantra is concluded in the three branches, and the 4,000 mantra probably compiled in the other 17 kanda. And the shortest kanda is the 17th. Here is the only 30 mantras available, and only 30 mantras compiled in this kand. And Atharvaveda also had prose portion equivalent to the Yajurveda, because in Atharvaveda also we found the prose portion and verse portion. Verse portion types of the Richa, types of the Rig Veda, and prose portion types of the like Yajurveda. That's why called Trai. We talked about that why the Atharvaveda why the Trai Veda talk about the in the Shastra, because of the type of the textuality, prose, verse, and psalm, the prose, verse, and Geet. There is the prose and verse is the compiled with us in the Atharvaveda. That's why only three words is talk about in the different of Shastra. There is the more than 50 hymns, 50 sukta in the prose, and entire 15th and 16th and 50 count of the Atharvaveda in Gadyatmaka, in the prose version, in the prose portion available in the Atharvaveda. And there are as well 30 hymns in the prose in other kanda, because here is the many much of hymns, much of sukta, much of mantra find in the prose version as well as Yajurveda. And some very short portion find as a verse at the Rig. And here is the mixture of prose and verse in Atharvaveda. And we will talk about the after the Shaunaka Samhita, we will talk about the Paipalada Samhita. Here is the Samhita of this branch is the Paipalada Samhita, the based on manuscript found in the Sharda script. Sharda is a script. Sharda is a lipi in the Kashmir. Dr. Raghuveer also published a version of it. Samhita, the Samhita branch of the Paipalada Samhita, Paipalada Samhita, the based of the manuscript found in the Sharda script. Sharda is a lipi, Brahmi lipi, Kharoshti lipi, Sharda lipi. Different when we will study about the lipi, we will talk about the study about the script. Then we found the Sharda script relate with the Kashmir, as Devanagari script relate with the here North India. Here is the Dravid script relate with the South India. The Sharda script relate with the Kashmir. And Dr. Raghuveer also published the version of the Pipalad Samhita. Sorry, Pipalad branches talking about the something about by the Patanjali. Maharishi Patanjali has given first mantra of the Atharvaveda, Shanno Devi Bhishtaya, in Mahabhashya. In the Shaunaka Samhita, the mantra is the first mantra of the Kand first, Sukta 6. It's been in the Shaunaka Samhita, it is not the first mantra of the Shanno Devi Bhishtaya. But Patanjali has given the first mantra of the Atharvaveda, Shanno Devi Bhishtaya. Sanno Devi Bhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pita Shanyo Ravisravantunaha. It's the first mantra of the Atharvaveda said by Patanjali. But in the Shaunaka Samhita, this mantra is not find the first mantra of the Atharvaveda. But the first mantra of the Atharvaveda and Pipalad Samhita is Shanno Devi Bhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pita. For that we can say that the Pipalad Samhita was most prevalent in the time of the Patanjali. If we talk about the today, here is the less prevalent of the than the Shaunaka Samhita. Less here is the most prevalent is the Shaunaka Samhita, and Pipala Samhita is less prevalent if we compare to the Shaunaka Samhita. But times of Patanjali, we can say that the Pipala Samhita was more prevalent according if we compare to the Shaunaka Samhita. The subject matter in the brief as follow. Here is what the subjects of Atharvaveda, and the very short we find here what's the subject of the Atharvaveda. What is the we can say Pratipatya Vishayam, which is the different various subjects in the Atharvaveda we will found, and the some special main subjects we quoted here: treatment of various diseases, attainment of longevity, king's election, we can say Raja Dharma, different types of architecture, agriculture, animal husbandry, treatment of poisoning, and the different type of Sharpa Chikitsa, Kita Chikitsa, different variation types of treatment by the of the insects, coronation, rain, food prosperity, welcoming the guest, Atithi Satkar also available, Atithi here is the also available in the Atharvaveda. Snack venom destruction is called the Chikitsa. Yakshma destruction. Yakshma is type of the type of the disease. At that time, I think Yakshma rose called the TB. The Yakshma destruction, importance of the land, spiritual destruction, etc. It is the subject matter of the Atharvaveda. Treatment of various disease. It's related with the Ayurveda. It's related with the Rajadharma. It's related with the Vastu Shastra. It's related with the agriculture. It's related with the different types of medicines, different types of disease, different types of treatment, and it's talking about the environment. It is talking about the land. Here is talking about the spiritual description. It is a various portion covered in the Atharvaveda. And in the short, we talk about that why the importance of the Atharvaveda. Western have expressed the opinion with a particular emphasis that there were only 3 Vedas in the beginning. The Atharvaveda is later composition. The Western want to show that the Atharvaveda is later composition, and it's had been merged later into the 4 Vedas. The special basis of the argument presented by him that there is no mention of the Atharvaveda in Rig Veda. They show that the Westerns are show that there is no mention of the Atharvaveda in Rig Veda. Only everyone talk the Traiva Vidya Tripati Trayeva Vidya Trai Iti Vedas Trai. I already cleared about that, but I in short I want to talk it again. But from the internal examination of the Rig Veda, it is the known of these arguments of Westerns are uncomfort and baseless. They had no any clue about the what is the actual in the Atharvaveda and what is the Rig Veda. In short, the reason for this as follow: analyze of the Purva Mimamsa. It's clearly mentioned that the name of the trilogy is not dependent on the text but on the subjects. Tesham Rig Adayatra Arthavashina Pad Vyavastha. Here is the Chandobadha. Here is the they called the Rig. Yidishu Samakhya Shishta Yejuhu. We already talked about that. There is the verse composition called Rig. Here is the Geet. Here is the music. Here is the melody. Is called Sam. There is the prose composition. It's called Yeju. Therefore, the Atharvaveda is not mentioned separately because it's the inclusion in these 3 disciplines. You all know about that. Then the mention of the Athar, and they told that Westerns are told that Atharvaveda is not mentioned in the Rig Veda. And Athar mentioned many times in Rig Veda. The word Atharva, Atharvanaha, Atharvabhyaha, at the many words, more than 20 times in the Rig Veda we found the Atharva words for the Atharvaveda. It's known from that's not only Atharva Rishi but the descendants also mentioned the Rig Veda with the words Atharvana. And not only this, the Rig Veda has been described in the Ajir Veda also. The concept of the Atharvaveda is creature of any person, it's completely baseless. Atharva Veda, as well Rig Veda, as the Yajur Veda, as the Sam Veda, Atharva Veda also similar about the all Vedas. Here is the in the Yajur Veda, in the Rig Veda, is the originator of the Yajna, and the first inventor of the fire. Atharva, it's the Atharva. Atharva is the Rishi. Is first inventor of the fire and inventor of the hydroelectricity also. I will talk about the many briefly. Here is the Yagyai Atharva Prathama Pathastate. Yagyai Atharva Prathama. Atharva, first time Atharva is the Rishi. First time Atharva is use the Yagya. Use the Yagya. First time use a Yagya by Atharva Rishi. And in the Rig Veda, in the sixth mandala, we talked about Atharvavat Agni Manthanti. It's mean Agni Manthanti Atharvavat. As the Atharva churning the Agni, same in the same way you should also organize. You should also churning the Agni, because here is the first inventor of the fire, Atharva, because Atharvavat Agni Mantati. By the churning, Atharva just spread the Agni. And here is the different mantra, Tvam Agni Pushkarat Dadhya Tharva Niramanthata. Here is the here is the description of the this is found in the Yajur Veda also, and this mantra is found in the Rig Veda also. Tvam Agni, here is the someone said that Agni Tvam Pushkara. Pushkar is the pond. Pushkar is the pound. Pushkar is the, we can say the Pushkar is the water. And Tvam Agni Pushkara, hey Agni, if fire, Atharva, from the Pushkar, from the pond, from the water, Atharva Niramanthata, Manthata by churning, Manthata organize you as something. Tvam Agni Pushkara Dadhya Tharva Niramanthata. I will explain here. Here is the Chandogya in the I will mention these mantras also after some slides. Mention Atharva Veda, Chandogya also, Rig Vedam, Bhagavat-yami, Yajur Vedam, Dhemi, Yajur Vedam, Sam Vedam, Atharvadam, Chaturtham. We will found these things also. Here is the mention of the Srimad Bhagavat also. Yirig Yaju, Sam Atharvakyan Veda, Purva Dhivir Mukhai, Shastra Mijam, Somam Prayashtam Vedat Kramat. In the Rig Veda, Shastra, in the Yajur Veda, Ijya, Yajna, in the Sama Veda, Stuti and Som, and in the Atharva Veda, Prayashit. Here is the subjects of the different words. This is for those people who said that in the granthas, in the different grantha, Atharva Veda is not coming to the not included in the different shastras. Because there are many things, many quotations, many things available in that. And Atharva is the great scientist. Atharva is the Rishi, is the great scientist and the philosopher. Here is the Atharva Veda has a great importance in the Vedic literature. Its description is found in the three Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, and Sama Veda also. The main reason for us, Atharva is the first inventor of the fire. Agni Jataha Atharvada. It is Agnir Jataha. Agnir Jata Atharvada. He feeds the, he revealed the Agni. He revealed the Agni. Who is the Atharvada? Agni Jataha. Jata word for used for the revealed is for the birth. The Agni Jata Atharvada. So by Atharva was first invent of the fire, and it's known from the mantras. The Atharva invent the fire from the Arani churning. Arani Manthan said that first time, and hydrocity by water churning. It is the Atharva Tva Prathamo Nira Manthadagni. Atharva Tva Agni. Agni is the Sambodhan. Agni Atharva Tva Prathama. First time Atharva is the revealed the Agni by Arani churning. First in the Yajur Veda, its same mantra is found in the Rig Veda also. Atharva Tva Prathamo Nira Manthadagni. Atharva is the first inventor. Prathamaha Manthata Agni. Manthata by churning, by Arani churning, it's the revealed is the birth of to Agni. Atharva Tva Prathamo Nira Manthadagni. And the same we talked about the Tvam Agni Pushkara Dadhi Atharva Nira Manthata. And the Agni Pushkarat. Pushkaradadhi, from the water, Atharva, Niramantata, revealed the Agni from the water by churning. Here's the Atharva is the hydroelectricity revealed, Atharva is the fire revealed, and the Atharva invented the Purish Agni also. It's called natural gas by excavation. Here the Purish word for the for the natural, for the gobar gas, natural gas, different type प्राकृतिक natural for the for प्राकृतिक पुरुषीयसु विश्वभरा अथर्वात्वा प्रथमो निरमंतदग्नि. अथर्वात्वा प्रथमो निरमंतदग्नि already cleared in the first quotation. We will mention अथर्वात्वा प्रथम निरमंतदग्नि and पुरुषीयसु विश्वभरा. It's also quoted from there. अथर्वात्वा प्रथमो निरमंतदग्नि. अथर्वा ऋषि अथर्वा त्वा you, who is the you? Agni. Prathama Niramantha. Prathama, first time by churning he was the revealed. From where Purishyosi. Purisha is the variant name of the naturality. It is called the natural gas. Prithivya Sadastha Agnim Purishyam Angirasvat Khanama. Prithivyaha Sadastha. Sadastha word used for excavation. Excavation to Prithvi. Angirasvat Khanama. The Angira Rishi also revealed the Agni from the Prithvi excavation, from the earth excavation. Here is the variant description find in the Atharva Veda, Ajir Veda, Rig Veda about the Atharva Rishi, about the Atharva Angiras Rishis. And here is the Atharva is the first use of fire of the Yajna. Yajna Atharva Prathama Patasate. Yajna hi Atharva Prathama Sate. Prathama first time use the Purisha word used for the natural gas, we can say. The Purisha mean naturality, we can say that. And Purisha word used for as a, because already talk about the Shabdana Manikarta, as the natural gas says that we talk about the gobar gas. The Purisha word used in the Vedas for the gobar also, for the cow dung also use the Purisha word in the Veda, because here is the Purisha variant meaning available of the Purisha word. Is the Atharva was the first to use the fire in the Yajna. Yajna hi Atharva Prathama. Atharva first time use fire in the Yajna, in the Yajna. He was the preacher and director of the Vedic rituals as Brahma, Yajna, and the Vedic metaphysics. Spirituality, contemplation, and spiritual description were his mainstays. And he has taught the discussion all subjects like spiritual, social, political, economical, religious, philosophical, classical, Ayurvedic. In the Atharva Veda, I found every parts of the life, Adidevik, Adipotik, Adhyatmika. We find all of things in the Atharva Veda. Here is some brief description of the Atharva Veda, and I think we have complete our structure of the Rig Veda, Ajir Veda, Sam Veda, Atharva Veda. Sir, if we have time, then we can start the Vedangas, or either we will talk about the questions and answer.
We will. Time is up now. Once you start, probably you will not be. You may need, to how many periods you need for Vedangas? I mean, time of this.
Sir, only I think I don't need many periods, sir. I've just introduced briefly. Then one period is enough for the Vedangas.
So tomorrow you have also a period, na?
I had 2 periods more 2 periods after that. Then in the one period I will talk the Vedangas, and one period I will talk about the Dharma Shastra as possible.
Okay, I think that is good. Now let us have some interaction with the students, because they have been listening to us. So let them also express their doubts. Okay.
Yes, sir, of course.
Anybody
There is a
wants, like, CC Babu wants to have.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have unmuted him. I have unmuted.
yeah. Okay.
मिश्रा जी नमस्कार, मेरा नाम बाबू है। बहुत अच्छे तरीके से वेदा के बारे में पूरा ज्ञान दिया हमें, और इस बीच में आपने बहुत सारी चीज बताया कि निरुक्ता, देन सायना, देन चरण व्यूह, बहुत सारे लोग वेदास के बारे में बताए। हमें बताएंगे कि ये कितने लोग हैं, ये जो जितने नाम है ना बीच बीच में आते रहते हैं, लेकिन अगर एक शब्द में एक बार हमें बताएं कि कितने लोग ये है, इसका नाम क्या है, और कौन सा मूल रूप में है, कौन सा विच इज इम्पोर्टेंट वन, लाइक पतंजलि, दयानंद सरस्वती जी है, ये सारे लोग तो बहुत सारे भाषण दिए हैं, सैना जी है। तो एक शब्द में इन सारे लोगों का नाम एक बार बताने से ना हमें एक ज्ञान होगा कि कितने लोग भाषण दिया है।
सर क्या है कि सबसे सबसे सरल तरीका यह है कि उन्होंने सिर्फ यज्ञों का अपने अपने अकॉर्डिंग भाष्य करना चाहे, अपने अपने अकॉर्डिंग उसका विनियोग किया है। सायणाचार्य ने जैसा कि मुख्य रूप से यज्ञों को लेकर के उसका विनियोग किया है, उसके वेदों को जोड़ने का प्रयास किया है। दयानंद सरस्वती ने कुछ प्रयास किया है, उसके अर्थों तक पहुंचने का प्रयास किया है। ऐसे करके वेंकट माधवाचार्य और स्कंद स्वामी, सबसे पहला ऋग्वेद का भाष्य स्कंद स्वामी का हम लोगों को मिलता है। ऐसे करके विष्णु गुप्त, गुह विष्णु, सातवलेकर, ऐसे बहुत सारे नाम हैं लोगों के। तो हमें किस क्षेत्र में हमें आवश्यकता है, किस क्षेत्र का हमें नॉलेज चाहिए। अगर हम यज्ञ से संबंधित कुछ विनियोग के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं तो हमें सायणाचार्य को देखना चाहिए। अगर हम थोड़ा सा उसके अर्थों की तरफ बढ़ने का प्रयास करना चाहते हैं तो स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती ने उस तरफ जाने का प्रयास किया है, निरूप इत्यादि शास्त्रों का प्रयोग करके। तो इन दोनों लोग को देखा जा सकता है आवश्यकता के अनुसार। और वास्तविक अगर हमें कुछ चाहिए तो कोशिश ये करना चाहिए कि स्वयं निरुक्त शास्त्र का और व्याकरण शास्त्र का अध्ययन करके स्वयं वेद के अर्थों को समझने का हम अगर प्रयास करेंगे तो हम वो एक्चुअल जिस तरफ हम जाना चाहते हैं उस तरफ हम जा पाएंगे।
धन्यवाद जी। और ये निरुक्त शास्त्र जो बोलते हैं ना, ये
जी
मूल रूप में समझ नहीं आया, ये है क्या?
अभी वेदांग में मैं इस बारे में बात भी कर लूंगा थोड़ा।
ठीक है।
और निरुक्त जी, और उसमें डिटेल कर दूंगा, उस समय फिर आप क्वेश्चन करेंगे तो मैं उसको पूरा क्लियर कर दूंगा।
धन्यवाद। धन्यवाद
जी।
नमस्कार मिश्रा जी।
यस सर।
सर एक छोटा सा डाउट है। जैसा जब हम प्रवर बताते हैं तो हमारे प्रवर में सीक्वेंशियल इसमें ऑर्डर में आंगिरसा अम्बरीशा यवनास्या करके आता है। फाइनली वी एंड अप विथ कृष्ण यदस्या का अध्याय। मगर आंगिरसा is totally associated with Atharva Veda, but how come he is appearing in Krishna Yajurveda?
Because sir, here is the much of mantras related by Angiras in the Atharva in the Rig Veda also. ऋग वेद में भी बहुत सारे मंत्र हैं जो अंगिरस के द्वारा दृष्ट हैं। यजुर्वेद भी बहुत सारे कुछ मंत्र मिलते हैं जो कि अथर्व के द्वारा दृष्ट हैं। तो ऐसे प्रवर्तक अंगिरस हो सकते हैं, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। अधिकतर जो मंत्र जो दृष्ट हैं वो अथर्ववेद में इंक्लूडेड है, इसलिए वह अंगिरस अथर्व को लेके ज्यादा फेमस है। नहीं तो सारे वेद में अंगिरस और अथर्व ऋषि के द्वारा दृष्ट मंत्र है, तो वह हो सकता है, उसमें कोई ऐसा डाउट जैसा विषय नहीं है यार, जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है।
अच्छा, थैंक यू सर।
Okay, Vedic mathematics is which part of Veda?
ओके ओके, वैदिक मैथमेटिक्स क्या है सर कि ये जब हम वेदांग के अंतर्गत जाते हैं, they can understood the Hindi or not? First thing.
No, बताइए, is the question of somebody. You can use Hindi also or English, no problem.
Okay. वेद जब हम कल्प शास्त्र की बात करते हैं, कल्प शास्त्र ने, because sir I am asking this question because the who is the question that it's important to understand Hindi. He will understand Hindi or not. That's why I asked this question.
Okay, it is.
Here all of us understand
It is
Hindi,
from
but-
Gautam
but-
Mukherjee. He is going
Okay,
to
sir.
teach us. He's going to teach us Vedic mathematics.
Okay. नमस्ते सर. सर जब हम लोग कल्पशास्त्र में वेदांग कल्पशास्त्र में जब हम लोग एंटर करते हैं तो तब उसमें जाकर के जो शुल्ब सूत्र का जो पोर्शन जब आता है कल्पशास्त्र में, कल्पशास्त्र इज डिवाइडेड इनटू द 4 वे, श्रौत सूत्र, कल्प सूत्र, धर्म सूत्र एंड शुल्ब सूत्र. शुल्ब सूत्र शुल्ब सूत्र का जो बेस है वो रेखा गणित है, बीज गणित है और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स है जो शुल्ब सूत्र में जाकर के मिलता है. और उसका जो बेस है वो वेदों में बाइनरी नंबर, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ नंबर्स के रूप में मिल जाता है. जैसा कि यजुर्वेद में इमामे अग्न इष्टकाधे नवा संतवी का 14 शतन 10 to 10 फिर 100 100 करके ऐसे हम लोगों को मिलता रहता है. बेस में जाकर के तो नंबर्स और ये सभी हम लोग को मिलते हैं डिफरेंट मंत्रों में, लेकिन एक इसका जो बड़ा पोर्शन है वो कल्प वेदांग के शुल्ब सूत्र में जाके बड़े रूप में जाकर के मिलता है.
अच्छा जी, उत्तर मीमांसा आपने कवर किया था?
नहीं, उत्तर मीमांसा नहीं, पूर्व मीमांसा के एग्जांपल है. उत्तर मीमांसा वैसे वेदांत को उत्तर मीमांसा इस नाम से कहते हैं, वेदांत को उत्तर मीमांसा नाम से जानते हैं.
So that is not covered. Okay, you have any chart giving differences between the Vedas?
Okay, sir. I will give the chart. I think we want a chart about the presentation. There is a clear description of the which Vedas relate with Acharyas and with Veda is the present found in the present, and with Vedas is not available in the with branches is not available at the time. And sir, I will make a presentation and I will send to all of you.
Okay, and there is one question in AP, Andhra Pradesh, as part of Krishna Yajurveda, we come across terms like Jata, Karma, Ghana. Can you please explain where they come in?
Yes, it's called it's a part of the chanting of the Vedas. It is a pada patha. We will whenever we or normally chant, it's called samhita patha, mantra patha. When we will try to different variation of the chanting. It's called jata kram pada patha, after that krama patha, after the jata patham, after the ghana patham. It's just a variant for the secure the Vedas, for the security of the Vedas, because Vedas is come to us for the oral activity, for the Shruti Parampara we have the Vedas. For the security of the Vedas, it's compiled from the Pada Patha, Jata Patha, Krama Patha and Ghana Patha. Here is just a variant of the Vedas as well. When Krishna Yajurveda, every Veda, Krishna, not only Krishna Yajurveda, in the Shukla Yajurveda, Rig Veda also available, Kram Patha, Ghan Patha. As a one word we have Swadhisthaya, Madhisthaya, Pavasva Somadharaya, then Swadhisthaya, Madhisthaya, Swadhisthaya, Madhisthaya. It is a part of the Jata Patha. It is as well as we talk about the Vishtuti in the Samaveda, we talk about the Stom in the Samaveda repetition. Here is also something like that. It's the variation of the chanting, I think.
Okay, what is Purishya Agni?
Yeah, I will already told him Purishya Agni. Some people talk about it's a natural gas, and Purishya word used for the cow dung also in the Vedas. It's Agni come by them. That's a gobar gas. Here is using here. It's the Purishya word used for the different types of dung by different animals.
Okay, Dharma Sutra, where covered and how many sutra? Actually, this question will be answered day after tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Of course, I will answer this tomorrow about the all Dharma Sutra. I will cover in the Vedanga some names of the Dharma Sutra and the name of the different types of Kalpashastra.
So in the chart you are going to prepare, kindly incorporate the period of that particular Veda in the chart. Period.
Aparushiyam Vakyam Vedaha. Only the Westerns are try to cover the period and try to cover the period about the Vedas. periods covered is not possible about the Veda. They have just estimate about the what is the period of Veda. It's completely baseless who are try to say something about the period of Veda, because it's come to the Nad Brahma according to the us. That's we can't not say about the period of the Veda.
You can't do it. Okay, Gautamji has one more question. You mentioned hydroelectricity, but concept
Sir.
of conducting wire and its interaction with magnet, which is the basis of current electricity, was it known at the time of Vedas?
Sorry, I couldn't. Chemical electricity cell also give current electricity, but quantum medium is required there too. That's a good. What is the problem here?
No, actually, electricity means in the magnet and all. Were they also mentioned in the Vedas?
Yes, sir. Sir, I didn't understand what's the question, sir.
Actually, how electricity is produced by the magnets and the current wire.
And
Okay.
here is the
All these
very,
things
very,
are,
yes,
all these things are mentioned in Veda or no?
they all are mentioned, but we need to find where is the mention. They all are mentioned about that. I think in the some other lectures, Prabhu sir also covered these type of things and the variant of the yes, sir.
Okay, okay. And no, Prabhakarji wants to speak.
Pallavi ji is there. She has raised her hand for a long time.
Okay, Pallavi.
Yeah.
Pallavi ji, come on. Okay, Prabhakarji, can you speak? He is to be unmuted or what?
Hari Om.
Oh, yeah.
Hari Om. Namaste. Sarvebhyah. Mishra ji, is very great that you have given an excellent lecture of all the Vedas and in a very short period, and is a ocean, the knowledge of even the statistical part of Vedas is also a very big subject that you could cover in a very short time and very detailedly. We are thankful to you. Regarding Vedas and Vedas application, somebody was asking whether should cover with the Vedas application, or what is the meaning of Vedas and why Vedas are there. All those things, questions are asked by one gentleman. But that was briefly given by Ravi Prakash Acharya on in the first day itself. What is Vedas and what is our Vedavangmayam and what for it is there, and that brief was already given. The subject of this Mishra ji is to introduce Vedas to the younger generation, and what is Vedas, what is there, what is the structure of Vedas, and how it is understood by the people, how it is misunderstood, and what are the misunderstandings, and how it is to be removed. That sort of things have been he has tackled, and he has done an excellent job, and we should all thank him for doing such an excellent job. And I request another important thing I want to tell you: when the people talk, it's a basic efficacy to show who is talking. So unless there is some expression by faces also, only by our communication cannot communicate totally what we talk. Even your face also communicates certain things. So you should open your video and talk. That is advice I give to all the participants. So behind the screen and talking, it doesn't give a proper culture. What I mean, this is my personal feeling. It's my personal suggestion to the people to show up who are they and talk. And if somebody is joining the group, you should tell who is he. That is also basic efficacy. And because of his problem of not able to open the computer, all things, that you should at least open his video and show his face and try to talk. So that's why we have removed somebody, some motto, somebody, maybe a senior person. We don't know if he's a very senior person.
She has joined. She has joined again. She's
okay. So what I want to say, when senior person is there and we have not removed him, and I wanted to correct that. So with this, tomorrow you are going to take Dharma Shastras, and if you want the time for Vedangas,
No,
if
I
you
think
want
tomorrow
Vedangas,
is
you
going
can
to
take-
cover Vedangas, and day after
Yes.
tomorrow Dharma Shastra.
If you want to cover Vedangas, we can take another class for him. Probably my Vastu also can be removed and given to him one class. Because Vastu is a big subject. It cannot be covered in 3 hours.
Which date is that? Date?
26th and 27th.
Are you free on that day?
Those things can be removed and put to the for him to take about Vedangas if he wants to talk about Vedangas. Because Vedangas were not covered anywhere. That is more important. Okay,
Also,
that
sir,
we'll think later.
may I say something, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, for the Vedanga is, I think maximum 45 minutes is also is enough for me. I will take some BP, and I think tomorrow I will in 45 minutes or 30 minutes I will cover some Vedangas, and after that I will start Dharma Shastra also. We can.
Okay. Now tomorrow we'll have Vedangas, and if he needs more time for Dharma Shastras, we will take your.
As the director, sir, I will follow that as possible.
Thank you very much. Dhanyavadaha.
Okay.
Sarvebhyah dhanyavadaha.
Anybody else? Please unmute. Pallavi, unmute, I think. Can you unmute Pallavi? Okay. Let's have Prarthana. Vishalashi ji, can you start Prarthana, please?
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धस्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Okay, thank you. Dhanyavadaha. Let's have Janaganamana. CC Babu sir, he will sing the song for all of us. All of us, let us stand up, and then if you are in mute, you can also please sing.
Can I start?
Okay.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद
Jai Hind.
जय हिंद जय हिंद.
Thank you, Babuji. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवाद.
Let us all close and meet tomorrow.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.